Technology is a great tool, isn't it? When people first think of technology, they think of the great uses that it has in their lives, such as the increased information that they can gain through the internet and through search engines that are on the internet. Also, they may think of the increased ability to communicate with one another through email, text messaging, in a quick and easy, efficient way. However, they may not bring to mind the negative effects that technology can play, especially in the lives of their children. Some of those negative effects are increased instant gratification, decline in social skills, and an increase in the addictive habits that children can gain through their increased use in technology. Instant gratification can cause an increase in patience and frustration with parents when they try, or any leader or authoritative figure in their life, when they try to ask for something and they want something, they would want it now instead of waiting and being patient and for gaining a reward. And when they don't get that, they become impatient and frustrated, and they can act out. Also, it causes them to lose their ability to think critically with like math problems and other questions that they may have that require deeper thoughts. They're unable to do so because they don't take the time to do so, which is a form of their short-mindedness that they can come from having that attention span decrease from the increased use in technology, because they're gaining information and what they want now through the technology that they're using. The social skills are declining because there's less face-to-face interaction between kids. They're doing more interaction through texting and other forms of social media instead of interacting face-to-face. Even if they're sitting next to each other, some people find kids who are sitting right next to each other and are texting each other instead of communicating with one another in a conversation face-to-face. And when they do so, they lose the ability to understand voice fluctuations, to recognize facial cues and body language, which can cause them later drawbacks in their future in their building relationship with others, because they don't necessarily understand the things that people are trying to communicate with them through their body language and other social cues that they don't develop and learn through that face-to-face interaction. The addictive habits that are created are through technology's traits, such as being an escape for people and also creating good feelings. Thus, it becomes a place to go to get away from stresses, and they can get involved and start having a compulsive behavior to using technology instead of any other form of using their imagination or anything like that. And thus they will lose interest in other things, and that can cause them to be able to not branch out and develop new traits and new skills in other areas, which can cause them to not be as a desirable employee later in life as well, because they don't have a diversity in their abilities. Overall, we need to use technology sparingly, and when we do so, we need to use caution and try to recognize those negative effects before they actually happen.